Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, we got another movie react. See, did you see what we doing? Did you see?
I see something about the nun.
We got the nun too. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the people that seen the trailer when we did reacted to the trailer. See, damn it, piss ourselves. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box
down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
liking it with a thumbs up.
You ready? Mm-hmm. Let's get it. Let's check it out and see what it's about, man.
We open up the movie with this kid kicking his ball in the streets of France, 1956. And he goes to this church with the father over here telling him to get the wine. And the next thing we see is them having the ceremony. But after that is finished, the kid goes back downstairs to put the wine back just for him to see his ball on the stepping stool. And he knows very damn well he did not put it there. But he doesn't give it much thought and just kicks it out the way. But while he was putting the wine back, the ball just comes out of nowhere from the shadows, with him kicking it back into the darkness for some reason, and he just stands there waiting for something to happen, just for the wine to break open. And he immediately runs out of there and goes to the father, trying to tell him that there's somebody in here, but they hear a noise coming from the distance. But while they were both going to check it out, my man says that they are in the house of God and he is watching you, and I'm pretty sure the person or whatever is here doesn't really care, my guy. But they turn to see this object with the water inside boiling to the point where it disappears, and you just see the camera pan up and oh no. You got me all the way fucked up. And this damn demon, simply flexing its aura, turns off all the candles and starts to control this man's body. Puts him up in the air and puts that man on fire, with him burning alive. And the camera pans to outside and you just see this man walking away from the church. But we move over to these kids putting bugs in a jar for some reason, start running throughout the school and bring the jar right to this girl. And all three of them sneak over to this vent, open it up, and start putting the cockroaches in this room with this lady inside. And she was out here praying, and the next thing you hear is just her screaming, "Jesus Christ!" And you might be asking me, well, what did they gain from that? Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Just giggles, bro. Just 2-second giggles. And we cut over to our main man, Maurice, who you might remember from the last Nun movie. Start walking throughout the school with these girls out here bothering him, or not bothering him, just, you know, playing around and such. With Sophie coming out of nowhere and trying to give him a friendship bracelet, with these girls grabbing it for some odd reason.
Proposing to your boyfriend, little Sophie.
Y'all hear that? Wait, just give it one more second.
Sophie.
Nobody laughed, bro. This Disney movie ad freaking bully, bro. Nobody cares.
Give it back.
You can't make me. You're not a teacher.
Yeah, I promise you, bro. Me as a kid, I promise you I could never say
Where that ruler? Where that ruler? Bah, give it back.
something like this to any adult, bro. 2 seconds later, I'm getting belt to what do you mean? But Madame over here interrupts the whole thing and tells Maurice to go and clean the freaking cockroaches in her room. But we cut over to this delivery girl trying to do her job with these girls for some reason out here giggling and laughing like nothing is funny.
Bonjour, livraison.
What was so funny about that? Please enlighten me the joke. Bro, this is 1956. What am I saying? Of course the humor is nothing. But after knocking twice and getting no reply, she was about to leave with the door opening by itself, and she gets inside to put her deliveries. But while she was doing that, Yo, it must have been boring back then. I swear, bro, it had to be boring. For this to be funny, it had to be boring. But just when she was about to leave, she hears something coming from the other room and goes to check it out. Yes, you heard me right. Goes to check it out. And all she sees is Maurice standing in the room, making clicking noises while his head is twitching, which would have been more than enough for me to go the opposite direction. But hey, and she asked this man if he's okay, and the next thing you see is this hand appearing out of nowhere. Again, another reason why I would have gone the opposite direction. And he turns his head without trying to run out of there, but
You ain't see it? You ain't see it?
on the opposite direction. And he
I know it's
I
dark.
can't see that.
Blink. You don't see white right here, white right here. The
I mean, I
eyes.
see darkness.
This figure.
Yeah, I don't see nothing right now. Just play it and then I'll see if I see.
Damn, you blind.
turns his head without trying to run out of there, but yeah, you did. There's no hope. There's no hope. You tripped 2 seconds after he looked at you. There's no hope for you, bro. And after seeing that, she tries to run away with the door closing right in her face. And yeah, bro.
Why go get the little bully, man. Go get them.
What you said?
Bothering the wrong people, man. They ain't got no smoke with you. Man, they just innocent, man. Damn.
Just take it at this point. Her getting grabbed by her neck. Nigga. What? No jump scares?
Nothing.
No playing around with your food? Just straight to the kills? Yo, this demon is not playing around, bro. Ain't no way. But we cut over to Sister Irene over here, who you might remember from the previous movie as well, being called over by these two because of the fact of the recent deaths that's been happening, and there seems to be a pattern, and the demon that she dealt with in the previous movie is still very much out there. With the church requesting that she may be the one to go out and investigate what is happening, with her refusing because, bro, she does not want to deal with that thing again, and I completely understand. But even though she didn't want to, she has no choice. She goes on and does it anyway, with her friend tagging along, even though she wasn't even invited. But hey, go ahead, sister.
She's getting killed. We all know. We all know. I ain't watched it, but I know she died.
Don't die on me, though. But we cut back over.
Hold on, you said you watching
Yeah,
this?
actually, I may have to watch it in the daytime. I started watching something last night just because, some of us like, oh, you watch this? Check this out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
What was it?
It's called the Barrows or something like that. So I started watching it. I said, oh, this not for nighttime. I don't think I gotta watch this in the daytime. Cause I got like 5 minutes in, and I was like, oh no, this ain't for me.
Hold on, wait a minute. This is demonic.
I said, no.
Wasn't even invited, but hey, go ahead, sister. Don't die on me, though. But we cut back over to the school with Sophie out here putting these books away just for these kids to come out of nowhere and start pressuring her to come with them. And they somehow managed to manipulate her to the point to follow them to a place that she knows very well they shouldn't be at. And they all get in here and, well, freaking thing, bro. But they all bring her to this room and start talking about some
Fight the devil.
I don't see any devil.
Did she say?
and start talking about some
Fight the devil.
She said fine.
That's what I think. That's what I heard.
You fine.
You stand around in front
See any devil.
You're not tough, bro. You're not tough. I promise you, all the oil you think you have, you don't have them. I promise you. You're not tough. But Araku, they're just kids. You must be new to my channel, bro. It doesn't matter. I diss everybody. But this girl starts yapping about a rumor that when the sun hits the glass in the perfect angle, the goat's eyes basically glow and it basically looks at you, and if you look away, the devil will come. And they leave her there staring at the damn goat until the eye doesn't glow anymore, with her getting out of there just for them to shut the door right in her face. And if I suggested that they all should get the belt, I'm the bad guy? But this big statue starts to move forward, with my guy opening the door for Sophie and him trying to calm her down.
Her boyfriend comes to her rescue.
Y'all are not tough, bro. Y'all have your arms crossed like you're Viltrumites. You're not tough. You're not. I promise you. Do you? I knew it was
Too big to be
fake.
picking on the
I knew it. Look at them, bro. Running away? I thought y'all were tough. I thought y'all were them. No.
Y'all go
These
get locked
kids
in
need belts to I'm telling you, bro. But Sophie's mom comes in, taking her away and trying to consult her. But we cut over to Irene coming to the realization that our main man, Maurice, has been possessed by this demon, remembering the day that they fought it when this damn thing put a snake in his throat. Pause. But we cut back over to Sophie trying to find her mother, going upstairs just to see her walking in a very unnatural fashion. But when Sophie gets up there, this door starts to close, with her opening it up, and you just see this exact same room we have seen multiple times, bro. I've seen this room so many times with this nun standing in the middle. That got you, didn't it? Yeah, it did. It did. But she starts to go down the stairs, and with it disappearing the
Leave that
moment
girl
the
alone.
doors get opened, with the other kids going back to class. But we cut back over to Irene, finding the kid that was there in the church when the pastor got burned, trying to talk to him, but before she could even get some crucial information, he disappears with the other kids kicking the ball in the streets. Runs after them, but the moment they hit this corner, yeah, I know kids are fast, bro, but they're not this fast. I promise you they're not that fast. They legitimately went silent. But she starts to walk through these alleyways, sees the kid and starts going after him, even though this man was just a shadow. Followed him all the way to this place with all these books, just for all of them to start flipping through multiple pages. And the moment they stop, she looks behind her just to see nothing, and I can already tell what's about to happen, bro. So just for all of our sakes, I'ma play the clip. And she immediately starts to see this man stabbing this person in the...
See, I told you.
It don't matter.
I said.
It
watch
does
this, watch
not.
this.
It does
you
not.
like, quit tapping on me.
It does not matter.
I was trying to prepare
I'm gonna
your
still get
ass.
scared.
eyes and sees this object, which will be very important later on. But we cut over to Madam over here, praying and reminiscing about her son, hearing a noise coming from somewhere, goes over to check it out, just to find Maurice standing in front of this door. Like, bro,
Sit down, big fella.
and when he turns around, you can just see my man physically tweaking out, not
gonna do
even
it.
knowing how he got there, with him going back to his room in a panic. But while she was looking at this door, it just opens for some reason, and she hears a child laughing in the distance and decides to open it up, going in there and starts looking around.
Man.
Ain't nobody in there.
That was good. That actually got me a little, I can't lie. But in case you haven't realized yet, this is basically her son that she's seeing. But you just see this kid approaching her, but when she turns the light to his direction, this nigga just disappears with the object falling to the ground. And when she tries to pick it up, it just goes over behind her and... I hate to break it to you, ma'am, but this is not your son. This is no longer your son, bro. But this thing drops the object and starts smacking her back and forth with it. All the way to this wall with this crane falling right on her. And they found her body the very next day.
Oh my god.
The demon is after a pair of eyes?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. The demon is after a pair of eyes. And my sister over here, we are both confused because what?
Why would it want that?
It's a demon.
That is true. It is a demon trying to think it rational.
What type of eye? We talking about hazel,
Like,
blue,
are they-
green?
Do they have a?
What?
Do they have a preference? Or
I'm sure her eyes ain't the eyes. We
a
can't
demon
do-
don't care.
You don't know. They might look for a specific color. I need to know.
Just, you're just gonna give yourself a headache. It is
I
a
can
demon.
help you
But
out.
my guy comes with a theory that because of the fact that this demon might have once been an angel stripped of its powers by God, this demon wants its powers back, and the way to do that is by getting the eyes. But in the hands of the right person, it could be used as a weapon to send this thing back to hell, and I'm all for that. But he gives them the location of the school of where the eyes could be at, and they drive on over there. But we cut to Maurice out here making food for Sophie and her mother, and the next thing you see is him dancing with them, and Sophie hits one of the greatest assists I done ever seen, talking about some
Mom, it's your turn.
"Hey, Sophie, I mess with you, gang." And Mom agrees to dance with my guy Maurice, and but while they were having their beautiful romantic slow dance, unfortunately the demon just had to cut in. The demon starts to take over with my man Maurice stumbling over to the table, and the next thing you see is this demon's face in the painting behind her. And bro, wasn't this already in other movies? But I swear I've seen this before. Chopped ass nigga, bro. At least fix your teeth before you scream at me. But they all run out of there with the sisters arriving, and Maurice gets told that the demon is inside of him. No pause. And that information immediately shattered my guy. But he starts to twitch, and his bones freaking... I don't think bones are supposed to make that noise, bro.
Hello, sister.
Burn it with fire. Burn it with fire, please. And this thing starts to walk away with sister out here trying to talk to him. I don't know why. And gets
no reasoning. Oh my
I
gosh.
need a replay on that.
Damn. Bam.
Dog. Dog. With sister over here trying to jump on his back. I don't know why you thought that would work. Just
Kill
to
her.
get slammed to the ground.
don't kill
But
her.
she starts to use the power of God to bind this damn thing just for my black sister to knock this nigga on the side of his head. I low-key mess with the decision making. Would I have done anything different? I don't know. But they go over to the room that Maurice was headed in, trying to find the damn eyes, with the girl over here telling them about the freaking goat and eye thingy, with my black sister going outside trying to shine the freaking torch on the goat's eye,
Baby girl.
perfectly aligning it, which they do manage to do, and end up finding where the freaking eyes were buried. But while they were trying to dig for this thing, Sophie keeps looking back and forth at the damn goat, and the thing disappears from the glass. With the camera panning over to the other kids, and I can't lie, I really forgot y'all existed. With them waking up, hearing something upstairs, and this girl tells her,
Go take a look.
mind you, she's the one who woke her up, and she's telling her to go
See,
check it
girl.
out. You
She
got me
was-
effed up in all the
she-
wrong ways, bro.
yeah.
You have
By
the
myself?
audacity, the goal to wake me up from my slumber, and have the nerve to tell me to go check the noise out. Unless you're my wife, no. I'm going back to sleep, bro. I don't care. I wish you would. I wish.
Hit her with the.
Girl.
She talking about some.
I'm like, I'll go if you go. And you first.
And we gonna both die. If we gonna die, we both gonna die.
Wish you would. I wish you would shush me away. But while the others manage to find the eyes, this girl goes out of her room to check what is happening or what the noise is, with my black sister seeing her and her telling her that she thinks there is something upstairs, with her shining the light just to see what the actual am
Oh!
I looking at? Nigga, is that the devil? Oh no! With my black sister running upstairs trying to get to the girl, and takes her in the room, shuts the door right in that thing's face, with the other girls waking up and asking what the hell is going on, and just when they thought it was finally gone. Accept your fate, bro. It's low-key over. But while they were running out of there, the others end up hearing their screams, going over to check it out just for Maurice to
Oh my
stop
gosh,
them.
Maurice.
Pushes her out the way. Maurice, I thought that was your shorty. What the hell, my nigga? Goes over to old girl and puts her on the floor and starts bashing her head,
What?
dropping
No.
the eyes just for Sophie to take them and run away, with this thing taking its attention right over to Sophie. But while the girls were here, they open up this vent just to see Madam, even though she's dead, and she immediately goes back, but instead of trying to, I don't know, close the damn vent, she's just talking. What did you expect? What did you... It's a kid. It's a kid. It's a kid. Let me calm down. It's a kid.
She's a
But this
kid.
thing gets in there with all of them running out of the room. But we cut over to this demon trying to find Sophie. And while she was hiding, the relic starts to glow with this thing sensing that. Tries to grab her, but this thing stuns it. And Sophie running out of there, but you just see the entire building starting to collapse with the gigantic bell falling right to the ground. And Sophie manages to find the sister just for Maurice to appear. And yo, I know this is a freaking horror movie, but this scene right here feels straight out of an anime. Peep! Hold on, hit the reverse on that. Replay. Those are the type of effects I need in freaking live action anime adaptations. Come on now. But this thing falls to the ground, and just when it looked like Maurice done died with this demon, nope. This thing grabs the relic from her hand, absorbs the power from the eyes, and yeah, bro, it's low-key chai. With this damn demon appearing behind Maurice, and I just have to ask, where the hell is that sunlight coming from? Okay, Piccolo, we know it's you, my nigga. But this thing puts her in the air, smiles ear to ear, and starts to put her on fire. Just for that shit to basically not work. And this thing immediately got tight because of that. With them getting backed into a corner, and just when it looked like everything was done, they start to pray. And believe me, if you were to ask me if they couldn't have done this the entire time, I wouldn't know. But after praying, you just see a whole lot of red, with the blood of Jesus taking over this demon and burning her, sending her back to hell. But obviously this wasn't the last time we saw this demon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that hurt my ears.
Oh, sorry.
God damn.
Sorry if I hurt anyone else's ears. Okay. That was good.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, had y'all had jumping. You don't know which way you want to go, huh? Y'all spam us up. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Here, Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar.